Welcome back. Now y'all, I grew up in Kentucky and my mom regularly made salmon patties. Now I always liked my mom's recipe, but a few years ago my cousin Shonna enlightened me to the perfect salmon patty recipe, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. We need a deep skillet. I'm using a non-stick skillet. If you want to use cast iron, you can. I'm going to add a little bit of canola oil to that skillet. Enough to thoroughly coat the whole bottom. Now, let's mix up those salmon patties. We're going to start with 1 can pink salmon. Does anybody really know why this can is shaped like this? This is the end you open. I've drained all the water off this salmon, and now we're going to put it in our bowl. Maybe the can is shaped like that so it comes out easier. We're going to add 1 egg. We are going to add exactly 12 saltine crackers. No more, no less. 12 exactly. We're going to crumble those up and add those to our mixture. Next, we're going to add most of a small chopped onion. I like a lot of onion in mine. You may not want quite as much. That looks good to me. This next ingredient was shared with me by my friend Margie, who always adds a little bit of ground red pepper to anything fishy. Just the tiniest little shake of that. Now, we're going to start mixing this up. For the record, this particular brand does not have the little cartilage pieces in it. I know that's a major turnoff for a lot of you. Those won't hurt you though. In fact, by the time these are cooked, you won't even notice it, and they're very good for you. They're very rich in nutrients. But again, this particular brand does not have those. My hands are clean. My grease is feeling pretty hot. I think we're ready to get going. Now you're gonna have to stick your hands in here, guys. I'm gonna form mine into patties about this size. My aim is to get roughly 5 patties out of this batch. Now, here's what sets this recipe apart from any others. We're going to use a small pat of butter and put it on top of each one of these salmon patties while they're frying before we flip them. I'm telling you, you don't want to skip this step. These are cooking rather quickly. I think we're ready to start turning them over. Now when you turn them over, you want to leave that butter on there and just kind of turn the whole thing and let the butter chip go underneath your salmon patty. There's no way I can do this and hold the camera, so I really hope you can see that I'm just flipping these over with the butter right on top. And now it's on the bottom. Now, one of my favorite things to serve these with is my super creamy, super cheesy mac and cheese. You can go back and look for my video on that. Those two things together, welcome to the South. Now, if you grew up in my house, you learned pretty quickly that when you take something like this out of the skillet, you're going to need a paper towel, folded over, lined in your plate. We're going to place these on our paper towel so any extra grease is going to drain off. Can y'all see these? They're beauties. As I'm taking my plunge down into some Southern style cooking today, I got Leonard Skinner on the brain. Guys, I got a lot of good memories tied in with that band. Definitely going to be doing a little listening to that tonight. Ready to serve. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of parsley on top of this to make it pretty. And we are ready for a taste test. Y'all, this is a beauty. Crispy golden brown on the outside, nice and tender on the inside. My cousin Shonna's salmon patties, the bomb. Hey, y'all, enjoy. I hope it's a great week ahead. There's a lot going on in the world right now. Y'all stay grounded. Turn off the TV when you can. Turn on some music and just keep jamming.